When I was a little kid growing up in Helena, Arkansas, my granddad used to tell us stories about life in the Delta when he was a little boy during the Depression. We'd drive over from Little Rock to Granddad's house, and while my dad watched football and drank beers with my uncles, Granddad would build a big old fire in the backyard and tell me stories. If he had a few beers in him, he'd tell me about the devil dog that haunted Helena when he was growing up. Granddad wasn't a sharecropper, but his family grew cotton, and they lived not too far from the sharecropper shacks where the poor white black folks lived. In one of the shacks, Granddad told me there was this one black fella named Sam. Sam had heard about a great big dog that was killing chickens in the neighborhood, but soon this giant hound had graduated to killing cats and even dogs. The animal was so fierce that they named him the Devil Dog. Well, Sam had fought in World War I, and he wasn't afraid at all. He grabbed his shotgun and said he was going to kill that devil dog. He went to Mr. Lee, on the plantation that Sam worked on. Mr. Lee told Sam that if he killed the devil dog, he'd give him $100 and let him work on the farm as long as he ever wanted to. So Sam went out that night. He waded through the swamps, through the back roads, looking for that dog. He was gone for hours, and his wife began to worry. Midnight passed, and still Sam was nowhere to be found. When he finally staggered back to his shack, he saw that his hair, which had been jet black that day, had turned as white as cotton. Sam didn't want to talk about what he had seen. He was a stubborn man, and he went out again looking for the devil dog. Again, he was gone past midnight, and the next day, when Sam still didn't show up, they went looking for him, and they found him on the levee, with one of his legs bitten clean off. They took him to the doctor, who just barely saved his life and stitched him back together. It took a while before Sam recovered. Fall turned to spring, and then the hot weather returned. Sam hadn't forgotten about that dog. Even without one of his legs, he was set on killing that damn animal. And one night in July, he went out again during a full moon. That time, he didn't tell anyone what he was doing. Sam grabbed his crutch and his gun and set off. Sam had fought Germans in the forest in Europe and killed more men than he could remember. But that night in July was the last night anyone ever saw Sam. All they found was his gun, half buried in the levee, and the purple heart that he had worn every day after he got back from France. After my granddad got done telling his story, I laughed, a little nervous laugh, and said, "Granddad, that's some ghost story." And he said, "Ain't no ghost story, it's all true." When I kidded him about telling me a silly story, he got real quiet, and he said he had to show me something. Pulled up his arm, showed me the biggest scar I had ever seen. The worst kind of animal bite you could imagine. "That's what the devil dog did to me," he said. He still roams the swamps around here. Just stay off the levee at night, he'll leave you alone." Needless to say, I had a little trouble sleeping that night. Had the covers pulled way up high over my head, and I could swear I heard that dog, the devil dog, roaming through the backyard and scratching at the back door. Granddad's gone now, and we don't have reason to go to Helena anymore. And while I'm still not sure if Granddad was telling me the truth about that devil dog, the story stuck with me. You could say that when it comes to cats and dogs, well, I'm more of a cat person.